Okay, first of all, good morning to all of you. By the grace of great Vaheguru and great God, let us start on today's topic. Our today's topic is free electron theory of metals. Free electron theory of metals. Free electron theory of metals. This is also called a Brillouin-Lawrence theory. This is a classical theory. This is a classical theory. Okay. The topic is free electron theory of metals. Free electron theory of metals, and it is also called the Brillouin-Lawrence theory, and that is based upon the classical theory. It is based upon the classical theory. It has been This theory has been given by these scientists, Brillouin and Lawrence. Brillouin and Lawrence are the two scientists who basically postulated this theory in the year 900. So please write a first question. Write a note on free electron gas model. Write a note on free electron gas model, or write a note on Brillouin-Lawrence classical theory. Write a note on Brillouin-Lawrence classical theory for the free electrons of metals. For the free electrons of metals. Write a note on Brillouin-Lawrence classical theory for the free electrons of metals. Okay. Before I will start my topic, we have already discussed in the class there are two kinds of electrons. One is a bound electron, and another is a free electron. Okay. What's the basic difference between the bound electron and free electron? Bound electron means which is involved in the covalent bond formation. It means it has a less energy. It has a low energy. But on the other terms, we have a free electron. And free electrons means it is free to move anywhere. It is free to move anywhere. It means it has a higher energy. It has a higher energy as compared to a bound electron. As compared to the bound electron. Now let us see in the lower classes, in the 10+2 class, you might have discussed. Your teacher might have discussed the structure of the structure of metal or conductor. We can say metal or conductor one and same thing. Okay. So this is basically the model diagram of the conductor or metal. Okay, this is the model of this is the structure of the conductor or a metal. These positives are called positive ion core. These are called positive ion core. This is called a positive ion core, or it is also called a kernel. And these dots are called valence electrons. These dots are called valence electrons or free electrons. Valence electrons or free electrons. electrons. So this is the basic structure or basic model of the conductor or a metal. Conductor or a metal. Okay. These positives are called positive ion cores, and these dots are called. So this is basically a sea of free electron. This is basically is called a sea of free electron. Sea means समंदर. तो ये क्या है? एक समंदर है. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का क्या है? समंदर है. जैसे मुझे पता मेलन, वाटर मेलन देखा आपने कभी? वाटर मेलन देखा आपने? वाटर मेलन में ये क्या है? ये पॉजिटिव. दीस आर कॉल्ड, वो जो उसके बीज होते हैं ना, जो रेड वाला पोर्शन होता है वो क्या है? दिस इज जस्ट लाइक, वी कैन कंपेयर टू दैट. वी कैन कंपेयर टू दैट. So these daughters are called sea of electrons. Sea of electrons. Okay. And how these electrons are bound to this positive ion core? By the electrostatic force of attraction. By the electrostatic force of attraction. ठीक है. These positive ion cores and electrons are subjected to the electrostatic force of attraction. Are you comfortable with Benedict? Are you comfortable with the language? Beta, you basically belongs to. Yes, you. No, your name? Your name? Joseph. Where do you belong to which? You are from which country? Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. Okay. Are you getting all the things? Okay. If you have any kind of doubt, then we will talk. Okay. हिंदी वालों के लिए भी अगर आपको कोई भी दिक्कत है, तो I will basically communicate in Hindi and English. Okay, English and Hindi. पंजाबी also. किसी का नहीं दिक्कत आती है, then you can ask. Okay. So I can. So basically we can discuss all the things. So what is the important thing is the understanding. Understanding is the most important part. Okay. Now see, we know how a positive is connected to a negative by a electrostatic force of attraction. By electrostatic force of attraction provided, and we have assumed one thing, that we have repulsion. We have neglected a factor. We have neglected a factor, and that is a electron repulsion factor. We have omitted that factor. In this classical theory, this theory is also called a classical. This theory is also called a. एक वर्ड में बोलो तारो. This theory is also called a classical theory. What's the basic meaning of classical? Classical means old. Classical means old. Okay. So these are the two scientists who basically proposed this theory, Drude and Lorentz. And it is based upon the classical theory. And in this particular theory, we have assumed that there is a electrostatic force of attraction between a positive ion core and electrons, and that electrons are subjected to regarded as a free electrons, or called a valence electrons, Okay, so it means there is a strong electrostatic attraction. And see, when there is a sea of free electrons, जब चारों तरफ electrons होंगे, what will happen? There is a electron repulsion factor would also be there. Electron repulsion would also be there. But in this theory, for the sake of simplicity, we have omitted electron repulsion factor. हम क्या मानते हैं कि इलेक्ट्रॉन रिपल्शन फैक्टर है, वो हम उसको कंसीडर नहीं करते. तो लिखिए, दो लाइनें लिखिए. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, Drude postulated that metal consists of positive ion core. Metal consists of positive ion core with the valence electrons. See, this is called a valence electron. With the valence electrons moving freely among positive ion core. Now see, the important thing is that the electrons are supposed to bound. The electrons are supposed to bound within the boundary of the crystal. They are not subjected to leave the boundary of the crystal. Are you getting this point? Are you getting this? हम क्या मान रहे हैं कि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स किसमें हैं? Because there is a strong electrostatic force of attraction between the positive ion core and electrons. तो इलेक्ट्रॉन किसके साथ बंधे हुए हैं? पॉजिटिव आयन कोर्स के साथ बंधे हुए हैं और वो इस क्रिस्टल के स्ट्रक्चर में ही घूम रहे हैं, उसको छोड़ उसके बाहर नहीं जा सकते, ठीक है? बिकॉज देयर इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन व्हिच इज एक्टेड इन सच ए वे दैट electrons are subjected to a bound within the boundary of the crystal. They are not supposed to leave the boundary of the crystal. Are you getting the point? इधर हिंदी वालों को समझ आ रहा है? जो आज नहीं के बच्चे समझ आ रहा है? Phonetic? Joseph? Okay. Now please write second point. The electrons are bound to move. The electrons are bound. Underline कीजिए bound word को. The electrons are bound. Electrons are bound. Bound. Electrons are bound. Electrons are bound to move within the metal. To move within the metal due to electrostatic force of attraction. Electrons are bound within the metal due to electrostatic force of attraction. Due to electrostatic force of attraction. किस में? Electrostatic force of attraction between the positive ion cores and valence electron. Please write between the positive ion cores and electrons, valence electrons. And these valence electrons are also called a free electrons. Are called a free electrons. Why? Because they can move anywhere. They can move anywhere within the boundary of the crystal. The boundary of the metal. Boundary of the metal or conductor. Metal or समझती आ रही है? समझ आ रहा है आपको? ठीक है? Please write next point. The potential field of these ion cores. इनका positive ion cores का. ठीक है? The potential field of these ion cores. The potential field of these ion cores is assumed to be a constant. Is assumed to be a constant throughout the metals. This is also a one assumption. Okay. The potential field of these ion cores is supposed to be a constant. ये उन्होंने क्या माना? वो क्या है? उनका पोटेंशियल क्या है? कांस्टेंट. ठीक है? Next point, the mutual repulsion between the electrons. The mutual repulsions, ये जो मैंने बताया, the mutual repulsions between the electrons is supposed to be a neglected. It's supposed to be a neglected. इसमें नहीं माना उसको, ठीक है? The mutual repulsion between the electrons is neglected in this theory. Neglected in this theory. अब देखिए ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं, see these electrons are moving in this positive ion core field. So this is the model. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इसमें घूम रहे हैं एक मेटल. This is basically model of metal. तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स क्या है? इस पूरे पोटेंशियल में पॉजिटिव आयन कोर के फील्ड में घूम रहे हैं. So this model is similar to a model. This model is similar to a model or we can compare this model to another model just like a gas contained in a some container. ठीक है, ये मॉडल और ये मॉडल सेम नहीं है, सेम ही है ना. We can compare इलेक्ट्रॉन्स किस में घूम रहे हैं, इस पोटेंशियल, इस पॉजिटिव पॉइंट कोर के पोटेंशियल में घूम रहे हैं. ओके, द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर मूविंग इन a positive point core potential. So this can be compared, or it can be, this can be compared with the atom, with the molecules of the gas which are moving in a container randomly, randomly. Okay, so we can compare. So according to that, we can also call it as a free electron gas model. This is also called a free electron gas model. Why we have called gas model, free electron gas model? Because this is the same. This model is the same. Or this has a analogy as the free as the molecules, as the gas molecules are contained in a container, and that gas molecules are moving randomly in any direction within the boundary of a container. So according to that, so we can compare and we can call it as a free electron gas model. That's right. The behavior of free electrons. The behavior of free electrons. The behavior of free electrons. The behavior of free electrons moving inside the metal. Moving inside the metal. The behavior of free electrons moving inside the metal is similar to atoms or molecules in the perfect gas. In the perfect gas. So what's the meaning of perfect gas? Perfect gas means see, in this particular model we have neglected the electron repulsion, and in a perfect gas there is an assumption that the gas molecules will not interact with each other. In the perfect gas, the gas molecules will not interact with each other. But in real gas, it will interact. Are you getting my point? परफेक्ट गैस में जो गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं वो आपस में इंटरेक्शन नहीं करते. ठीक है, हम ये मानते हैं, ना तो में अट्रैक्शन होगी ना रिपल्शन होगी. समझ आएगी नहीं आई? गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स के बीच में इंटरेक्शन जो है हम उसको नहीं मानते, बट रियल गैस में क्या होती है, उस इंटरेक्शन को हम अज्यूम करते हैं, उसको कंसिडरेशन. सो दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव कंपेयर दिस मॉडल टू अ परफेक्ट गैस. वी हैव कंपेयर दिस मॉडल टू अ perfect gas model, and on the basis of this we can call it as this model as a free electron gas model. Free electron. Sometimes the question can come, examiner can ask the question, discuss the free electron gas model. Discuss the free electron gas model. It means this is the same as this. This is the same. So we can write here as this is also called a free electron gas model. The question can be come by the any way: free electron gas model, free electron theory of metals, due to Lorentz theory. Okay, write a short note on due to Lorentz theory of metals. So please write. The free electrons are therefore referred as, next point, the free electrons are therefore referred as free electron gas model. The free electrons are therefore referred as free electron gas model. Okay, next point. What is the charge of free electrons? Negative charge. But what is the charge of gas molecules? 0. Gas molecules का charge क्या होता है? They are neutral. Okay, please write. The free electrons are negatively charged. The free electrons are negatively charged, but molecules of ordinary gas are neutral. But the molecules of ordinary gas are neutral. Molecules of the ordinary gas are neutral. Next point, concentration किस पे ज्यादा होगी? इसमें ज्यादा होगी, किस पे ज्यादा होगी? इसकी ज्यादा है, ठीक है? Please write the concentration of electrons. Concentration समझते हो ना? What's the meaning of concentration? है? पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम में कितना नंबर आता है, ठीक है? नंबर ऑफ गैस मॉलिक्यूल्स पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम, ठीक है? दैट इज कॉल्ड अ कंसंट्रेशन. वो नंबर कम है तो कंसंट्रेशन कम होगी, नंबर ज्यादा है वॉल्यूम में, यूनिट वॉल्यूम में तो कंसंट्रेशन है ज्यादा. देखिए the concentration of electrons, in electron gas is quite large. The concentration of electrons in electron gas is quite large as compared to concentration of gas molecules. As compared to concentration of gas molecules in ordinary gas. As compared to concentration of gas molecules in ordinary gas. देखो concept, please grasp the concept. You can make your own lines. You can make your own definition. As compared to क्या है? Concentration of gas molecules. Concentration of gas molecules in ordinary gas. In ordinary gas. Okay. Next point. So this is also called Fermi gas or free electron gas. So there are number of names. This is also called a Fermi gas or free electron gas or free electron cloud model. So this is also called a Fermi gas. Fermi, F-E-R-M-I, Fermi gas or free electron gas or free electron gas model. Okay, any doubt? Okay, what is the second name of these valence electrons? These valence electrons are also called a, is right. These valence electrons are also called a free electrons. These are also called a free electrons. And these valence electrons and these free electrons are responsible for the conductivity. And these free electrons are responsible for, and these valence electrons or free electrons, please write, these valence electrons or valence free electrons are responsible for the conductivity, and it obeys Pauli's exclusion principle. That is obeying Pauli's exclusion principle. What's the meaning of this Pauli's exclusion principle? What's the meaning of this? This is that you might have studied in that in plus 1 class. Pauli's exclusion principle. ये क्या बताता है? What's the definition of this? Pauli's exclusion principle क्या कहता है? बताइए, मुंशिका नहीं याद है? Pauli's exclusion principle क्या है? What's the meaning of this? क्वांटम नंबर पता है सबको? N प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर N L ये पता कि नहीं पता? N L M S S क्या बोलते हैं इनको? प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर, ऑर्बिटल क्वांटम नंबर, मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर और स्पिन क्वांटम नंबर. तो ये कह रहा है कि किसी भी दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के लिए, हिंदी में बताता हूँ, ठीक है? सबसे पहले दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं, दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के चारों क्वांटम नंबर कभी भी सेम नहीं हो सकते. दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के चारों के चार क्वांटम नंबर सेम नहीं हो सकते. एग्जांपल बताता हूँ मैं आपको, आप समझोगे, ठीक है? मान लीजिए क्लास में दो, इन इंग्लिश फॉर द इंग्लिश स्टूडेंट्स, द Pauli's exclusive principle states that no two electrons can have all the four quantum number same. All the four quantum number same. No two electrons can have same all the four quantum numbers. Okay. समझ आया बेंटिक? Are you getting this? No two electrons can have the same four quantum numbers. ठीक है. अब मैं इसकी एग्जांपल देता हूँ. मान लीजिए दो बच्चे हैं क्लास में. एक का नाम योगेश कुमार है, दूसरे का भी योगेश कुमार है. डन. योगेशन सेम हो गया. फादर नेम भी सेम है. रमेश कुमार सेम हो गया. ठीक है. और जहाँ पे वो रहता है क्लास भी सेम है. बीटेक सीएससी नंबर 3. ठीक है. नंबर 4, अगर मान लीजिए आधार कार्ड पे क्या होगा? अलग अलग होगा. क्या होगा? अलग अलग. आई गेट माय पॉइंट. तो कहाँ से डिस्टिंग्विश हो रहे हैं? आधार कार्ड से. सो इट माइट बी हैपन दैट दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का LB सेम हो, MS भी सेम हो, बट S कभी भी सेम नहीं होगा. अगर एक स्पिन अप होगा तो दूसरा क्या होगा? स्पिन डाउन. स्पिन अप होगा, दूसरा क्या होगा? स्पिन डाउन. दिस इज कॉल्ड Pauli's exclusion principle. This is very very important. This is very very important. इसको हम ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं कि कोई भी दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का कभी भी दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के चारों क्वांटम नंबर सेम. समझ आ गया आपको? I have given the simplest example. Okay. For the international students, you might have your name is same. The name of two students can be same. Their father number can be same. Okay. Their father name can be same. Okay. Their class can be same. Then how we can distinguish? So we can distinguish by your passport number. By your passport number. Your passport number would be different. Are you getting my point? So passport number just like Aadhaar card. This is just like Aadhaar card. तो कभी भी एक साथ बोलिए what is Pauli's exclusive principle? एक साथ बोलिए what is the Pauli's exclusive principle? No two electrons. बोलिए एक बार. No two electrons. एक बार साथ बोलिए. No two electrons. जोर से. No two electrons can have same the four quantum numbers. No two electrons. जोर से. No two electrons can have the same four quantum numbers. These are the quantum numbers N, L, MS and S. Please write first of all please write a definition. Please write a definition of Pauli's exclusive principle. ठीक है. तो आपको देखो बुक्स में अगर आप जाओगे तो वो लिखेगा Pauli's exclusive principle. तो वहाँ पे उसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं दी. ठीक है. But this is the beauty of the class that we can understand each and every ठीक है कॉन्सेप्ट और each and every term. देखिए no two electrons have the same four quantum numbers. No two electrons. एक रेड पेन लेके आए. ठीक है. Please write these important words or important definitions with the red pen. Okay. You have to carry a blue pen, red pen and a blue copy. Okay. For the notes. Please write no two electrons have the same four quantum numbers. No two electrons have the same four quantum numbers. इसलिए ब्रैकेट में लिख लीजिए N, L, M, S. N, L, MS, S. ओके. पढ़े हैं ना आपने? पढ़े हैं ना? केमिस्ट्री में पढ़े हैं कि नहीं पढ़े हैं? ओके. वो आधार कार्ड वाली से पता लग गया ना आपको? Your name can be same. Two students, they have the common name. They have the same father name. They are engaged the same class, same room. But their Aadhaar number or their passport number would not be same. ठीक है. On the basis of this, we can say that the two electrons can be distinguished by this important quantum number that is called a spin. ठीक है. They can be distinguished by this quantum number S, which is called a spin quantum number. If one electron will be in the state up, the second electron will be in the state down. Okay. That is, देखिए the electrons cannot attain the same quantum state. The electrons cannot attain the same quantum states. ये second definition. This is the second definition. The electrons cannot attain the same quantum state. दोनों के दोनों इलेक्ट्रॉन एक सेम क्वांटम स्टेट में नहीं हो सकते। समझ आएगी नहीं? जैसे होता ना कि जैसे जुड़वा बच्चे होते हैं कि नहीं होते हैं, उनमें 2 मिनट का भी गैप पड़ जाए तो दो क्या एक 10 सेकंड का 2 सेकंड का भी गैप पड़ जाए तो होता ना कि सारा कुछ चेंज हो जाता है। होता कि नहीं होता? वो एस्ट्रोलॉजी पे होता है ना, सारा कुछ क्या हो जाता है, चेंज हो जाता है। ठीक है, सेम वैसे ही है कि 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, नो 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कैन हैव द सेम क्वांटम स्टेट, दे कैन नॉट हैव द सेम क्वांटम स्टेट। ओके, the next heading is point is these are also called a conduction electrons. These are also called a conduction electrons. ठीक है, these are called valence electrons, these are called free electrons, these are called conduction electrons. These are called conduction electrons. So please write these conduction electrons. These conduction electrons move in a these conduction electrons move in a uniform electrostatic field of ion cores. इसको अंडरलाइन कीजिए, यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फील्ड ऑफ ion cores. These conduction electrons moves in a uniform electrostatic field of ion cores. Ion cores of ion core, positive ion cores, their potential energy remains constant. Their potential energy, these conduction electrons move in a uniform electrostatic field of the ion cores, and so their potential energy remains constant. Their potential energy remains constant and it is normally taken to be a zero. ठीक है, कंडक्शन इलेक्ट्रॉन किस पे घूम रहे हैं? These electrons are moving in a uniform electrostatic field of these ion cores. So the potential energy will be taken as a constant and that constant will be a zero. That we have assumed. Okay. Next point. Hence total energy of conduction electron is equal to a kinetic energy. Hence total energy of conduction electrons. Hence total energy of a conduction electrons is equal to a kinetic energy. Are you getting this? We have assumed that potential energy of electron is equal to a constant and that constant is equal to a zero. तो इलेक्ट्रॉन के पास कौन सी एनर्जी बची? किनेटिक. व्हाट इज द टोटल एनर्जी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन? पोटेंशियल प्लस किनेटिक. पोटेंशियल वी हैव टेकन as zero for the sake of simplicity. And now what is the rest? We have a kinetic energy. So total energy is equal to 0 plus kinetic energy, that is total energy is equal to, I will write here, total energy is equal to potential energy plus kinetic energy, and we have assumed that potential energy is a 0. We have assumed this. So what is total energy? So total energy is equal to a kinetic energy. T total energy is equal to a kinetic energy. Total energy is equal to that we have. You can write in this form also. You can write in this mathematical form also, because that would be a much more easier. आप क्लियर समझ समझ आ रहा है सबको? Anybody want to question then you can ask. आप पूछ सकते हो हिंदी वाले. You can also ask interested students. You can also ask. Are you getting all the things? Okay. This is the potential energy of electrons. This is the kinetic energy of electrons. Potential energy we have taken 0 for the sake of simplicity. What is total energy? Kinetic energy. Total energy is kinetic energy. How much time is there? How much time is there? How much time is there? 1 minute. Okay, thank you so much. I think this is the end of the session here. But tomorrow we will do the second part of this. ठीक है, कल हम इसका अगला पार्ट करेंगे. ठीक है, अभी पूरा नहीं हुआ आर्टिकल. ओके, we can wrap the session. Thank you for being with us. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. कल मिलते हैं.